Hi everyone, welcome to Cryptomarket, the educational channel about cryptocurrencies. Today, I want to show you the first part of the tutorial of the famous BYBIT cryptocurrency exchange. This great exchange is currently ranking among the best in the ecosystem. In the spot market, it reaches a daily volume of more than $4 billion, and in the derivatives market, it is above the vast majority, reaching a daily volume of more than $19 billion. In this video, I am going to show you its main features and how to use it step by step. I'll show you how to open an account and set up security so your funds are completely safe. And we will look at how the spot market and the futures market work and the different wallets to manage your assets. In the description, you will find the chapters of the video in case you want to see a specific topic. BYBIT is a very large exchange that offers many investment products. Let's quickly look at its main products. You can buy and sell a large number of cryptocurrencies and tokens on the spot market. You can do margin trading with automatic 10x leverage. You can trade leverage tokens without liquidation risk. You can configure different trading bots. And in derivatives, you can trade perpetual futures using USDT and USDC dollars. You can trade inverse perpetual futures contracts. In these futures contracts, you use the same cryptocurrency as collateral. For example, if you want to open a trade in Bitcoin, you can only open it if you have BTC in the derivatives wallet. You can trade options with USDC. And you can open demo trades to practice without risking your funds. In the next videos, we are going to look at all these products and many more in more detail. In the description of the video, you will find the link so you can sign up. Using this link, you can get bonuses and mystery boxes for up to $5,000. If for some reason you cannot use the link, in this field you write the code so you can obtain the benefits. Here you enter the email, and below here you enter the password. It is very important to always set strong passwords. Here you paste the code that you receive in your email, and that's it. You've created your account. BYBIT constantly launches trading competitions and offers many prizes. Here, for example, you have the opportunity to complete tasks to earn up to 5 BTC. The first thing you should do is go to the security section to configure it and keep all your funds completely safe. You select this icon at the top and then select Account and Security. The first thing I am going to configure is the SMS authentication. Here you select your country. You enter your phone number and the security code that you receive in the email, and that's it. Now we are going to move on to Advanced Protection, which is the most important. I am going to explain to you how to activate the Google two-factor authentication. You enter the security code that you receive in the email. And now, using the Google application, you are going to scan this QR code. Always remember to save this code in a safe place and offline. I repeat this a lot because I think it is very important. If you lose your device or it is damaged, you can relink your account with this code. But if you lose this code, you will lose full access to your account and your funds. You would have to ask technical support to deactivate that second authentication factor, and that process is very complex. And here below, you enter the code that appears on the device, and that's it. Now, we are going to configure the anti-phishing code. This code appears in all the emails that BYBIT sends you. And thus, you can verify that they are official emails from the exchange and avoid falling into scams. Here you write it, and here you confirm it. And for security, you must enter the verification code. An additional security filter is the fund password. This password is optional. It is used for withdrawals and other security checks. I think the two-factor authentication is enough. But if you want to configure it, simply write the password here and confirm it here. Authentication with YubiKey consists of linking a USB-type device. This device is configured to allow access using fingerprint. Personally, I don't like this device because you would also have to keep another authentication option active. That's why I always recommend the Google authentication. Here, in Withdrawal Security, you can enable a list with the trusted addresses that you use most frequently. In this way, you avoid going through the verification process every time you go to withdraw funds. For security, here you enter the code that you receive in your email, and below you enter the verification code. At the end of the video, when we are in the Deposit and Withdraw Funds section, we are going to look at how those addresses are added. And finally, you can also manage the daily withdrawal limits. The next step is to verify the account, so you can enjoy all the products and benefits of the exchange and can deposit and withdraw your funds without any problem. This verification is very simple. Here, you choose the type of document you have. For this verification, you need a camera. So, if you are using a laptop, confirm here. If you do not have a laptop, select this option to continue with the verification process using your mobile device. Here, again, you choose the type of document and upload a photo of the front and one of the back. And finally, you take a selfie, and that's it. In a few minutes, you will receive the notification that the verification was approved. Now let's look at how the trading section works. The interesting thing about this section is that it allows you to easily access other products. For example, here I am in Bitcoin against the dollar in the spot market. Here it appears that this pair is available for trading on margin with 10x leverage. And additionally, the leverage tokens also appear below. BTC leveraged 3 times long and BTC leveraged 3 times short. This is very good because in one place you have several options to choose from. In this icon, you can darken the screen. If you are going to look at the charts for a long time, having a dark screen prevents visual fatigue. In this section, you choose the pairs you want to trade. You can filter them by category. In this exchange, you will find many cryptocurrencies and tokens, from the largest and most famous ones to tokens that have just been launched on the market and have very small trading volumes. Up here, you find the current price, the high and low price in the last 24 hours, the volume of trades, and the interests of leveraged. Here you find the chart in real time. It is best to always use the Trading View chart, so you can take advantage of all the tools it has. The values of each candle appear here. When you place the cursor on any candle, it shows here what price it opened at, what was its highest price, what was its lowest price, and what price it closed at. Here you find the profit or loss that the candle had from its opening until the moment it closed, and next to it appears the corresponding percentage. Here you can configure the time frame on the candles. And you can add or remove indicators. If you like to change the colors of the candles, you can do it in this icon. In this icon, you place the chart in full screen mode. In the order book, you can see the war between buyers and sellers. Now let's look at how to open and close trades. Here you find the different types of orders. The first type of order is the limit price. In this type of order, you choose the specific price at which you want to enter or exit the market. You can write the price directly in this box, or you can select it in the order book. Here, you can enter the value of the order in dollars that you want to use in the trade, or you can write the amount of BTC you want to use in the trade. You can also use this percentage bar to choose how much you want to invest in that trade. The second type of order is using the market price. In this order, you cannot choose the price at which you want to enter or exit the trade. Here, you just enter the amount of dollars you want to use in the trade, and it is automatically executed at the market price. And the third type of order is the stop limit. In this type of order, you program the buy or sell. Here, you enter the trigger price. For example, if you think the price is going to go down a little, you can set it to activate at $51,500, and when the price touches $51,500, a buy order is opened at $51,400. Or you can also select to execute at the market price. And here, you choose how many dollars you want to enter into the trade. Unlike the spot market, in margin trading, you can go long or short. Here, the three types of orders work the same as in the spot market. Here you find shortcuts to more tools. You can create an auto-invest. You can set up a spot grid bot. People with large capital can do ODC trades. These trades are done outside the market and do not remain within the order book of the exchanges. And you can also place iceberg orders. This is a strategy where large orders are divided into smaller lots and open gradually. These iceberg trades are also usually carried out with large capital. In this futures section, you find all the available contracts. If you click on this icon, it organizes the pairs, first showing those that have won the most in the last 24 hours. And if you do a second click, it organizes them showing you those who have lost the most in the last 24 hours. And with the third click, it is organized as it was at the beginning. You can also organize them by the volume they have had in the last 24 hours. It works the same. Those with more volume and those with less volume. Here you find the two modes of leverage. It is best to always keep isolated mode active. In this mode, each trade is totally separate. For example, if you have 3 open trades and one goes wrong and starts to generate losses, it does not affect the other 2 that are in profit. While in cross margin, the entire available account balance is used to meet margin requirements and avoid liquidation. Using cross margin, you can lose your entire available account balance in the event of a liquidation. Here, you can choose the leverage levels separately for long trades and short trades. The trading panel is very similar to the spot market. This icon is to increase or decrease the price without need to be writing in this box. Here in the conditional order, as in the spot market, you place the price at which you want the order to be activated. And here, you enter at what price you want the order to be opened. In this icon, you can choose whether to activate the order by entering the value in dollars or by entering the amount of cryptocurrency. I'm going to enter $100. With 3 times leverage, I only need approximately $33 to open that trade. If you need more funds to make the trade, you can use the transfer option. Here, you configure the take profit and the stop loss. You can choose 3 options. The first is by entering the percentage at which you want it to be executed. For example, the trade should be closed when the market has risen by 20% or fallen by 5%. In the second option, you enter the exact price. For example, take profits at $55,000 and close the trade with losses at $50,000. And the third is by directly placing the profit you want to have in dollars and the loss you are willing to assume. For example, the trade should be closed when profits reach $20, or it should be closed when losses reach $5. Here you confirm. Now, if I go to the Current Orders tab, and in the Conditions tab, the pending order to be executed appears. If you want to make any adjustments before the order is activated, you can modify the values in these icons. Now, I am going to open a trade using the market order. Here in the Positions tab, you will see all the information about the open trade. Here the amount of BTC with which the operation was opened appears. The price at which the trade was opened. This is the mark price. Here next to it is the liquidation price. When the mark price is the same as this liquidation price, this trade is closed. Here, you can increase and decrease the trading margin. This is basically putting dollars in or taking out dollars from the trade. If you add dollars, the liquidation price automatically moves away. And if you take dollars out of the trade, the liquidation price automatically approaches us. Here you find the profits and losses you have in this trade. Here you can add or modify the take profit and the stop loss. This option is very interesting. By selecting this icon, you can quickly change the direction of trade. Here you can see I have a long trade open. Look, I can turn it into a short almost immediately. And now, I can make it a long again. In this section, you can close the trade using limit order or market order. You can also close the trade in this panel. You place the amount you want to close in the trade. And here, you leave the market. Look, it's very easy. Here in Assets, you can see the different wallets that are available. You can distribute your funds according to your strategy to have everything well organized. In this wallet, you keep the funds that you are not using. Better yet, you can transfer the profits you obtain in trading to this wallet. In this wallet, you place the funds that you are going to use in the spot market, in margin, in leverage tokens, and in the futures market. I am going to make a deposit so you can watch the process. It's very simple. Look, here you select the currency. If you want to deposit dollars, here you choose which blockchain you want to move those dollars through. All these networks are available. For the example in this video, I am going to choose the Algorand cryptocurrency. Copy the address. It is very important, whenever you are going to copy addresses on the blockchain, use this copy icon. Because if you select it with the cursor, you may miss some letter or number. You paste the address in the other wallet. Pass the security filter, and that's it. Look, the Algorands already appear here in BYBIT. It is very easy and fast. On this exchange, you can withdraw funds to external addresses, and you can also send funds between BYBIT accounts using the email address, mobile number, or UID number. These internal transfers are totally free. Here, you can add the addresses you use most. You choose the currency. You select the network you want to use. Here, you paste the address. Enter the security code, and that's it. Now, to send, you simply select the currency. And here the added address automatically appears. If it does not appear, you can select it in this notebook icon. Remember, in order to withdraw the funds, they must be in the funding wallet. Here you transfer them from one wallet to another. Here you confirm, and that's it. And here the Algorand cryptocurrency already appear in the other wallet. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you liked this video about this cryptocurrency exchange. It is very practical and very easy to use. In a future video, we will look in more detail at other products that this great exchange offers us. If you like this information, please give me a like, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.